Do you see the excitement, Mike?
I saw the excitement. I mean, I don't know if that's the word I would use. It looked like a little bit more miscommunication straight from the jump from this team of Yoshi Bell, Rilo King. Hopefully that doesn't bode well for their communication in this match.
Well, then you need my glasses because right now they look like they're gelling well. They have talked about what was happening at Hyper School Wrestling Heartbreakers 2, and look at them. They're looking really coordinated. They're looking fantastic.
I'll give you that, Doc. They are looking coordinated right now. They are looking good. My question, though, both for them and for you and for everybody watching here on YouTube at home, can they stick to this? Is this cohesion going to last, Doc? I mean, let's not forget, the last time we saw these two guys, there was definitely some malfunctions at the junction, some miscommunication, some things that were probably not said from one man to another. Is that going to keep on now? We're going to see.
Well, we're going to see with their opponent. Right now, they're hyper-focused to see who's coming out of that curtain. And here they come, the Jae-Walkers.
Did he call them silly willies? Is that what he just said?
The soldiers of misfortune. Let's get that correct right now. These guys have been practicing for weeks, making sure that they know exactly where the relationship lies and how that relationship is going to transfer into the ring.
Which again, Doug, I mean, it sounds great, right? I mean, just, you know, these tag teams coming together, gelling the hybrid ring, doing what they've got to do. But Doc, they've got some of the same problems that we've seen these other two guys run into, right? Again, the last show, Heartbreakers 2, Jay Young, Eric Walker, supposedly on the same page. I guess we're going to find that out. But they likewise almost came to blows at the last show. Just not able to get it together, flashy entrances aside. We're going to see how this pans out, Doc. I mean, my gut instinct right now, just between you and me, I think this is just a matter of time before it breaks down between one of these two teams.
I think we're going to be fine here because they've had plenty of time to communicate their differences, their concerns, and right now they're going to leave it all in the ring, making sure that their opponent knows who they are and what they're all about. And right now, looks like it's going to be a friendly matchup. Got handshakes in the middle of the ring, Rilo King, Eric Walker, like to see it.
A friendly match, you do like to see it, Doc, but this only ever goes so far in a wrestling ring. You can get in there, you can shake hands, you can smile at them, let them know it's going to be a friendly competition, but at the end of the day, it comes down to this right here, the struggle in the middle of this ring, and only one man is going to come out on top of that, friendship and all that stuff aside.
Well, right now, we got past the first lockup, and Rilo King already locking up that wrist. Eric Walker trying to escape from it. Rilo coming right back in. Ooh. And Eric rolling right out of it.
The acrobatics from Eric Walker there, flipping out of the hold as he turns it into a wrist lock of his own against Rilo King.
Rilo King's really, he's struggling, but he's looking for the strategy. He's looking for the out. He's really trying to put that elbow right there in between Eric Walker and his hold, but Eric Walker seems to be holding firm.
I would agree with you, Doc, and no sooner do you say that, Rilo King able to get out of that, applies the wrist lock on his hold, exactly like you were saying, though. You did see him try to leverage for position. You saw him try to work the elbows, the joints, try to get in that space, make something happen. To his credit, worked out for him well. Is Eric Walker going to be able to do the same thing? Got my doubts right now. Rilo King in firm control.
Well, this is the place where you really have to be meticulous about where you want to insert your next move, where you want to make sure that you get that strength in there the right way, because of course if they're turning one direction and you put your muscle into it, you might actually break something. So Eric really has to pay attention to that.
Well, good. I mean, that's the goal, isn't it? I mean, aren't you trying to injure your opponent? Aren't you trying to pick up the victory? If he's dumb enough to just not tap out or give up before he gets his arm broken, that's on him, Doc.
That's not the name of the game, though. You really have to be smart about the ring, the inside of the wrestling. You can't look to break somebody's arm because, of course, that's not part of the rules here. You're not trying to indefinitely take a person out.
The rules, maybe you're not, Doc, but I don't know if you've had the chance to talk to some of these wrestlers at the front of these shows, especially here, the Road to Hypermania 4, Field of Steel. Rilo King going for that body scissors pin, incredible and innovative maneuver. Have not seen that come out of him before. Rilo King showed us a few new tricks. Not enough to keep Eric Walker down, but still a very nice maneuver nonetheless.
And Eric's trying to figure out what went wrong there, but of course, what went wrong is he underestimated the man who's alive in the lights. And of course, we have a lot of it right now, including the enthusiasm of the crowd whenever he does pull himself out of these sticky situations.
I do agree with you there, Doc. I think Eric Walker is making two mistakes right now. You see him, he's not taking Rilo King seriously. You see him right in his text of strength. He's got the big smile on his face. Rilo King, on the other hand, you look at him, he is all business. You look at him, he's got that headlock cinched in, got Eric Walker tight right there, not let him go anywhere, firmly in control. That's the attitude you need to bring to these types of matches.
These are lessons learned from previous matches because he does have an air of chaos in him as well. Now we have chaos versus chaos with Eric Walker being the chaotic heart, and we have a person here, Rilo King, who does love a little chaos in his life. So because of that, and he has put into practice some of the things he's learned in other matches, he has to be a little bit more careful.
Eric Walker, Rilo King got to watch out. Wasn't being too careful there. Got caught up one more time. Just a 2 count though.
Here we go, back up again. He's using his head. Something's. And the quick kick out looked like a small package on the ground. There's a lot of groundwork being done here by Eric. So I think he's trying to kind of take Rilo off his game here by alluding to some groundwork. But as we know, Eric Walker's a known high flyer.
Absolutely, Eric Walker, and again, I think you're right, Doc. I think, he's putting his own skills on display, trying to give him a little tit for tat. With Rilo King, I just don't know how far that's going to get him. Case in point, when he slid over here to the corner, why didn't he stay on the attack? He's giving Rilo King these advantages, and I still think if he's not careful with that, that's going to cost the Jae-Walkers a victory here.
This is a drop kick by Rilo King, throws Eric back into the ropes.
How about that? Almost a tiger feint into an arm drag by Rilo King. How about that, Doc? You're not seeing those type of maneuvers coming out of the other team. Rilo King now picks him up. Almost like a tilt-a-whirl face buster.
But could not keep him down. Eric Walker back up again. Rilo King, he's got to keep his head in the game. Any frustration you show, you're already throwing yourself off. Eric Walker already pulled up by his head, pulled to the wrong corner. And this is something we've talked about all the time, where you pull your opponent to the corner that favors you, you do have a lot of chances to take advantage of that.
Absolutely right. That's Tag Team 101. Eric Walker finding out right here. Rilo King, Yoshi Bell on the attack.
And we had a little bit of tit for tat within the same corner. But they're going to get it together. They're going to get it together. I have faith in the fact that they have had that meditation, that inner peace discussion.
Well, they better, Doc. I mean, just for their sake, right? I mean, this is exactly what we talked about at the beginning of the match. Yoshi Bell, Rilo King, they've already had these miscommunications, almost cost them the match right there. The referee couldn't get Rilo King out before the 5 count. Yoshi Bell having to step in to get him out of there. And again, look at the cost this team is paying right now. Jae Young in control. Yoshi Bell, thankfully, able to get a head scissors. But those small mistakes, Doc, that's what's going to cost one of these teams this match. Is Yoshi Bell hits Jae Young with the headlock takeover.
But if you notice, this is a testament to the incredible patience of Yoshi, because he does take time to understand that he's dealing with his yang to his yin. So he has to really kind of account for that with his partner, and that's what he's doing.
Well, listen, I mean, it looks to me like his yang is a little out of balance. That's all I'm saying. He's got to be careful about both where he is in the middle of that ring, worry about the tag team that he's facing against both of those guys, and on top of that, you've got to worry about your own partner in your own corner. That might be a little too much for some of these guys. And Yoshi Bell, to his credit, is managing to fight out of the headlock, but Jae just gets taken down right away with the big shoulder block.
And this is something that we've seen before in Jae Young. There's a lot of fire in this young man, where when the chips are down, he really lights that furnace, and once it's already lit, it's an inferno, and you just have to watch out.
Speaking of the inferno, how about this in front of us here, Doc? Just tit for tat, both of these guys trading back and forth. Yoshi Bell able to reverse the waistlock, just throws Jae Young off, gets him in the corner.
And Jae Young's really struggling, but Yoshi's, setting up for a big old shoulder right into Jae Young, and a high kick to his head. Big Yoshi, arms right, Jae Young right into the mat, but could not stick that 3.
And this is exactly what Yoshi Bell needs. If you're Rilo King, it's exactly what you want to see out of your tag team partner. Yoshi Bell going on the offense. Was not giving Jae Young a moment to breathe, and right there, Doc, that's exactly what we were saying. Took his eyes off the ball for just a moment. Jae Young picking the ankle with the arm drag over Yoshi Bell. In a world of hurt now. That shotgun drop kick takes it to the corner. Leaping back elbow, and in comes Eric Walker.
And Yoshi Bell's down, Eric Walker's in. We're going to do a big old whip right into the torso of Yoshi Bell, who's really struggling in the corner. Eric Walker, he is one. Oh!
Northern Lights suplex into the pin, only gets a 2 count. Doc, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of these soldiers of misfortune. They're addressing everything we even talked about in the middle of this match. They are on the same page. We've seen them employing this tag team offense, tagging in and out, really getting the edge to them in this match. If they can hang on to that, that is going to give them, forgive the pun here, an edge over Rilo King, Yoshi Bell. Eric Walker, to his credit, right there, exactly what I'm talking about. Those vicious forearm shots to the back, bringing him back to his corner. Both of these men in control. Now the soldiers of misfortune, they're winning me over here, Doc.
And unfortunately,
double Takeshi headbutt.
Unfortunate for Yoshi Bell, but he will strike back. He just has to really get the spirits behind him, really emerge from the mental block he might be having, and just come on fire.
I'll tell you what, whatever spirits he's calling to, they better pick up the phone real quick. I don't know if he's got to go to Grandma's graveyard, do a seance, maybe light some candles. He better do something he's got to do right now, because those spirits are leaving him hanging out to dry.
Well, the spirits are behind him, the spirits are within him, and he's going to use that to make his comeback here against Jae Young. Jae Young, oh!
Sets him up with that suplex. Eric Walker looks like he's got something in mind. Where are we going?
No.
Chaotic Heart. Big crossbody into the pin. A near fall, but gotta think that still did some damage. Incredible display from Eric Walker.
But pay attention. There he still is. Yoshi Bell is still coming in. He's still showing the hope. He's still making sure that his partner knows, I'm coming back. I'm still alive. I'm going to get this for us.
Is that what his partner knows? Looking at Rilo King right now, looks like he's in a little bit of distress, not knowing if Yoshi Bell is going to be able to bounce back, but that big chop in the corner looks like it's exactly what his team needed. But Yoshi Bell gets caught by Eric Walker, gets taken to the outside, and a big knee to the Spirit Ronin.
Oh no, Eric Walker's in the second rope. Stomps right into Yoshi Bell, who was hanging right over the second rope. That's enough to make you see stars.
Yoshi's lucky if that's all he's seeing. Are they seeing anything at all? Just the big stomp from the second turnbuckle from Eric Walker is exactly what I was saying, Doc. New maneuvers coming out of both of these guys. They're willing to cooperate as a team. Look at this, dragging Yoshi Bell to his corner, isolating Rilo King, exactly what they need to be doing, Doc.
And here comes Jae Young yet again, holding him in a headlock. Yoshi Bell's letting the ref know he is still in there. I'm telling you, the spirits are in there on fire. He just has to make sure he brings them up, and he's getting to his feet. He's showing Jae Young that there's lots of life in him. Ooh. And Jae Young answering back with an elbow to the back of his head.
Yeah. Sure, I mean, I give Yoshi credit. Don't get me wrong here, Doc. I'm not saying anything about Yoshi's heart, about how much he wants this victory. What I am saying is that he can't get there right now. I am saying that all of these spirits that he's drawing on, whatever technical acumen he thinks he has, it's not going to be enough if he can't get to that corner.
But this is the moment. This is the moment when you show that you are still there. Your fire is burning hot. Ooh, you took a big insecurity from Eric Walker.
And the flapjack from Jae Young as he goes for the pin.
Oh man, edge of our seats.
Not enough to get him there. Floyd Cole signaling it's just the two. Jae Young staying on him though, staying on him with that rear chin lock, trying to wear Yoshi Bell down, restricting the blood flow to the brain, restricting the flow of oxygen.
But this is where you have to really show where your stamina is. This is why you do all the work outside of the ring, the conditioning, the mental stress that you have to put on yourself to be able to fight back from the fatigue that he's feeling right now.
And Yoshi trying to do just that. Again, these hard shots to the gut of Jae Young, but just not enough. You see the bigger, taller man just pulling him in, trying to keep the Spirit Ronin from mounting any offense. Can't do it. Gets sent to the ropes. Yoshi Bell now ducks the lariat. Going for the Saito suplex. Jae Young flips out of it, lands on his feet.
And there goes Yoshi Bell. He brings him right back down to size. Jae Young rolling in pain. His back's really on. it's all the lights are on, but right now he's trying to figure out how to get a few of them to cooperate with him so he can get back in there.
I think the lights might be out for one or two of these guys. Yoshi Bell thought he was going for a blue thunder bomb for a second, turned it into a sit-out backbreaker. But regardless of what you want to call it, very effective in evening the playing field here. Both of these two teams just rolling. Jae Young looks like a little bit closer. Yep, Eric Walker, there he is. But Rilo King got the tag.
That's right, Rilo King's coming in hot. He's making sure Eric Walker knows exactly who's boss in this ring. Ooh. Springboard right into Eric Walker. And the fire is lit, the furnace is on, and Eric Walker is going to pay for all the things he was watching him do to his partner.
Eric Walker looked like he was out of it. He gets caught up in the fireman's carry. And the TKO.
Now we have to see if this is going to be the one. Oh, Jae Young for the save.
I've been saying it the whole match, Doc. These two were just on the same page here. Rilo King, Yoshi Bell, again, incredible competitors. Not taking anything away from them.
Oh.
But these soldiers of misfortune, we're saying thankfully they're looking out for each other. I don't know how much Jae Young's going to be able to look out for him now. Got sent to the outside. Eric Walker's in a lot of trouble here, Doc.
It's great strategy, though. Isolate and conquer. And here we have a top rope maneuver, sometimes very dangerous, but we have to make sure we calculate it well. Oh!
What have we been saying, Doc? What have we said this whole time? Rilo King, Yoshi Bell looks like they were going for some type of drop kick, side Russian leg sweep type of move. Eric Walker just ducked out of the way. And now, Jae Young with the stomp.
No. He has to come back.
Ended up a psycho knee, chaotic symphony.
Oh, no.
That is all she wrote, Doc.
This was a test for all four competitors. Unfortunately, Rilo King and Yoshi Bell did not get the win. This goes to the Soldiers of Misfortune. Congratulations to them.
Indeed, congratulations to Eric Walker, Jae Young, and the Soldiers of Misfortune. Hard fought match, Doc. I mean, want to take anything away